Hello, people. He, she's, they, whatever the fuck you are. How you guys doing? Welcome to KH No FilterFootball. Today, we're talking to you guys after a win. Yeah, we won. My boy, the Croatian magician, was man of the match. We'll debate it. Andrew wants to debate it. It's a democracy. But anyway, before we go, people, like the video, share it, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and maybe I'll be your friend. I don't know. It depends on if you're a creep or not. Unlike some guy named Daniel Webson, but we're not gonna go into this. We're not gonna go into this. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Man, come on.
Anyway, people. Also, guys, don't forget to help Marshall with his Twitch quest. Marshall, you want to shout out to your channel?
Sure. If you guys want to check out my content, you can go head on over to Marshalldbdx. The links are in the description. You can do the YouTube, you can do the Twitch. I also have a band if you want to check that out, Back Pocket Alimony. And then make sure you guys show your support for this channel. We do have the super chat option, so if you guys want to donate and make sure we read your chat, that option is available for you guys as well. So do your thing, guys.
Thank you.
Any of you guys want to shout out your channels, whatever you're doing?
You don't have a channel? No, I don't have a channel. I am going to start a channel though very soon.
That's irrelevant now. When it starts, we'll shout out. No, it's not irrelevant yet.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Kai. It's fine.
Yeah, man. That's what I mean, man. Lovely guy. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Will, how are you doing?
I'm in a good mood. Yeah, very. I'm looking forward to it. I know we've all got. Oh, sorry, my tone never changes, Andrew. You know this. I have to specify how I feel because I literally sound the same. But yeah, I'm good. I'm looking forward to a debate between us because I know we have slightly different opinions on certain players.
Yeah, we do. Andrew, how are you feeling?
I'm having a great day, Kai.
Okay.
That's delightful, man. That's
about to be ruined, Andrew.
No, not even you guys could ruin it. I'm having a great day. Fantastic day. And I'm just. I am awesome. Let's bring it on.
Andrew, I'm putting you on suicide watch now. You said that. Because you never say you're happy, so I'm a bit worried.
The birds are singing at night.
Andrew, we don't.
I'm good, Kai.
I'm sorry. We don't want to see your armpits, Andrew.
Marshall, how you doing, bro?
Hey man, I'm not as great as Andrew, but that's because I crushed it on leg days today. You know what I mean? The dreaded leg day. But you got to do what you got to do.
I crushed.
I did legs today too. I did legs as well.
There you go, man. Great
minds. And I did someone's legs yesterday, bro, as well.
I did crush something today, Marshall, but I won't go into it.
I hope it's not nuts.
Chris, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. Not good as Andrew, but I'm good. Watch Chelsea win. Watch some F1 today.
Fucking F1! You can't stop talking about it. Fucking hell.
Let him be happy, man, about a sport.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Watching his Scalextrics. Don't be happy.
Oh, okay. F1 doesn't deserve that much disrespect. Come on, Andrew.
Hey, I'm just happy, guys. Yeah.
It's not quite Hot Wheels, but
he can hear in one of his ears. That's why he's happy.
Yeah, I can hear left ear.
Hey, that's good, Chris. That's good.
At least that's what he claims. He still asks us what every fucking 2 seconds. Jesus.
What?
Stone
cold. What?
Okay. I'm not stone cold.
What?
You're very
anyway, let's get to the football. People.
Yes.
3-0 versus Villa. I felt like we were quite comfortable, with the game, even though Villa were very, very threatening in our goal in a way. Mendy was very, very good. But Marshall, what's your thought, man? What's your initial thoughts about the game?
I share your sentiment. For the most part, it wasn't the best Chelsea, right? Like that first half, for example, was questionable. We got a result. It was really good to start the game off with the lead, right? And not have to wait till halftime to get it. Like we felt a little more comfortable there, but we'll talk about this later. But that midfield pairing, I don't blame Kova. I blame the fact that Saul had the performance he had, and Kova had to make up for that. So it was very hard on the defense. There were some flaws in the lineup, But yeah, we'll probably get further into that later into the video. But overall, satisfied with the performance. Glad we won convincingly in the second half. And if we keep doing this, if we keep winning like this with minimal chances, I think there's no question about us having a title shot.
Yeah. Chris, what's your thought, bro?
I want to say we finally found our striker. We got Lukaku.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You were saying Werner is this.
No,
Werner
hang
next
on.
season just got 15. No, Werner's not even playing, bro. He's not even playing, bro.
Why do we have to bring up Werner, huh?
Yeah,
He didn't even really play 10 minutes,
yeah.
I'm saying I was going to say we went from Higuain, we had Pato, we had
Bro, we went from Higuain.
Yeah.
We went from Werner's gonna score 15 goals to finding Timo, bro. We're still finding Timo, bro. He doesn't even fucking play no more, man.
It's not looking too great for him either, but Lukaku, clinical, and that's what we needed. So thank you to Lukaku for being so clinical in that game. 2 shots, 2 goals, 2 good goals actually as well, because the first goal, that sexy pass from Kovacic to Lukaku, the touch, the control, right foot into the goal, and then
that was beautiful, man.
Bro, I don't care about Ronaldo's goals. Both Lukaku's goals were better than Ronaldo's goals. And that second goal, bruh, Didier Drogba was probably like on the screen like, that's my boy. This is my boy. Oh, man. It was so Didier Drogba-esque. Oh, man. I loved it.
I did too. And Kovacic, man, like, he saved that midfield because Saul
we'll get to
Kovacic.
Kovacic.
Yeah.
Like, let's do our initial thoughts and then we'll move into the game review. Andrew, what did you feel about the game?
I thought I loved yesterday's game. I love yesterday. That was old school Chelsea under Mourinho, Ancelotti. We didn't play well, but we smashed the opposition. That's what I like. That's what I like. I didn't even care. People talk about negatives yesterday. I don't care. We won.
No.
I'm happy. I don't care. I'll talk about negatives when we lose, if we lose. Yeah. Or if we, stuff like that. I just loved it, man. Lukaku, they said he couldn't pass. They said he couldn't trap a ball. They said he hasn't got a first touch. Says he hasn't got a trick. Says he's not clinical enough.
Lukaku.
Bang. That first goal was great. Took on his left. Done was right. Went in.
Yep.
And that second goal as well, man. Just beautiful. All beautiful, man. All beautiful. Mendy man of match.
Xavi, bro. Let it go.
Yeah, I saw that.
Let it go. Let it go, bro. RLC,
we'll talk later.
The only purpose RLC is here is so you can keep Troll company on the bench, bro, because they both think they can. That's the only purpose he's gonna have for this team. He's not doing shit this season, bro. You guys need to get that through your youth obsessive fucking skull, man. He is not here to play. He played Saul, who has been on vacation since for the entire preseason, bro. Over RLC. That gives you all you need to know. That's it. Well, what did you feel? But make it short so we can move into the actual players, man.
Thank you, Shabby, for tuning in, by the way. Thank you.
All I'm going to say at the moment is I was happy with Thomas Tuchel very much this game. He gave Mount a rest, gave Jorginho a rest of 45 minutes. He did good. It was a good lineup. But yeah, I'll let you guys move on so we can go into detail.
All right. Well, I'll let you start our next discussion, just because you barely had to talk. So. We were. How did you feel that your boy Macy, didn't start this game, bro? Because I knew you're a bit. You're one of his fanboys. You think Mason Mount is good, which let's agree to disagree on.
Everyone here thinks Mount's good apart from.
No, even you said he's good, Kai. Don't even try and pull that one. You said he's good.
But Andrew. My good, what I consider good.
And
where Mason Mount fans consider he is. So there's the kind of
no one on this panel is trying to get on Mason Mount's dick, so it's fine. We move on. Go on, Will.
But Will, what did you feel about the change? Were you like whenever you saw it, were you like okay with it? Did you have issues?
Yeah, I was fine with it because I think Ziyech is good enough to play in a game to beat Aston Villa. Although I'll go on Ziyech in a bit. I don't really care who plays as long as we win, honestly. As long as we win and we put together a solid performance, I don't care who plays. I don't care if it's Ruben or Pulisic, Ziyech, Werner, Lukaku, I don't care. And luckily, well, not luckily, but we won. Lukaku was brilliant. Havertz was, I wouldn't say
crap,
bad.
but we'll look into it.
Right. But yeah, I honestly, he needed a rest as well, because if he played again, oh my god, it would.
Because he played all the Germany games. He played all the Germany games.
Yeah. You mean all the England? Are you talking about Mount? Because all the England games, you mean?
No, I'm talking about Havertz. That's why he's starting because he played all the Germany games and 3 from 3. So
yeah, so but I see why. But I wouldn't have played. The thing is, that's difficult though, because Ziyech didn't get any minutes in the international break, so I think he lacked a bit of sharpness. But yeah, that's what I'll say in my initial thoughts about Mount not playing.
Yeah, Marshall, what about you with the lineup? Are you okay with it? You have issues with it? I mean, now with hindsight, it's different, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at first I didn't think it'd be much of an issue, but now considering, in hindsight, like you said, I feel like Tuchel did make some mistakes. I don't think it was the right decision to start the game with Saul. If anything, I kind of agree with Xavi, where we probably could have started the game with Ruben, or we probably could have started the game with Jorginho for 45 minutes, and then on the second half or something like that, bring in Saul to get some minutes under his legs, get a taste for the Prem. We gave him a whole half, and if it wasn't for like Thiago Silva in the back, which, by the way, really happy he was able to play, because the whole Brazil FA thing was absolutely ridiculous. But with him in the back, it was he was saving face. Let's get it right. Chalobah and Odoi, I wanted Odoi to play, and I don't think he was. I thought he was okay, right? But you could see throughout the game that Aston Villa were constantly coming in from that side, and because they're like the most inexperienced people on the team, Chalobah had trouble. Chalobah had trouble because he has to compensate for the fact that Cho isn't the best defensive right wing back. Alonso, I do want to see Chilwell play. But you can't deny Alonso played a good game. And Alonso, if he's playing a good game, why would you drop him? Might as well, because when he's bad, he's going to be shit. So might as well take advantage of the fact that he's playing, right? Yeah. And I would have liked to have seen Timo instead of Kai up there, because I agree with you, Kai. I think Kai Havertz played a lot of minutes. Timo did too, but I don't know. I feel like it would have been nicer to see Timo and Romelu up there with Ziyech. But yeah, those are the only things about the lineup that I really can complain about. Mason Mount needed a break. Aspie needed a break. Jorginho needed a break. But Kova was fantastic. He did the job of two midfielders back there. So it was a good call on having Kova in that lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Kova, Chris, I know you're a fellow Kova sexual, bro. Well, what do you think about Kova's game overall, man?
Kovacic, like the man who's the odd man out, as people say. The guy is proving people wrong this season. He's getting goals, he's getting assists, and that game he was amazing. He covered for 2 people. He covered for himself and he covered for Saul, because Saul, he was not at the game, and I had that funny feeling too. I even tweeted it before the game, but Kovacic, he got a really good assist. Like, that ball was a good long ball. And people say Kovacic don't like through ball. He does. Like, even the Arsenal game, that game, he's been through balling a lot. And he got a really good goal as well. Like, the goal, he ran for it and, like, no one got near him. And he put in bottom left, He put bottom left. So that was really good for him. So he was amazing. And honestly, I think he should have a starting position right now with probably Jorginho, because he's killing it, and you want to keep your guys on form playing. So he's got to start for me. So, keep it going.
I would go like to a limb and say that Kovacic, ever since he got the number 8, I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but his game improved a lot, especially going forward. Because his through balls, like, oh my god, like that assist for Romelu Lukaku's first goal, the way he dribbled 2 midfielders. I'll get to Saul in a little bit. Yeah,
he's like the Eden Hazard of centre mid.
The way he dribbled 2 players, and that through ball was so beautifully clear, man. just shows that the reason he didn't score before was because Timo Werner is a bit, slow with his mind. Abraham is not the sharpest, and Giroud has the pace of a fucking snowman. Therefore, Werner, he needed actual strikers in front of him. And the reason I wanted Lukaku from the beginning was because Lukaku is kind of a combination of all three. He has pace, he has strength, and he's also kind of right now he has a good technique and he can play out of two players, So I was happy with him. And about Saul, man, Jesus Christ, man. And it doesn't help that the Chelsea Twitter account said better call Saul, man. Yesterday when I was watching this guy, I was like, better call fucking Jesus, bro. Just fucking remove that guy from the pitch, man. We don't need Jorginho need to come on because he was losing the ball, man. He could have just wore. I swear to God, man, he could have worn purple. And
we was playing with 10 men.
Yeah,
he was playing with 10 men
against 12, bro. He was literally playing for them.
it just wasn't a game for him. Honestly, you could have played Alonso at DM and it'd be
You're not right.
Let's
just be clear. You're not writing Saul off completely.
No. I'm just saying for that game.
Yeah, I would go crazy and say I think it's insane saying, oh, he's gonna be shit because his first game he didn't even have a preseason, saying he's not gonna be a good player,
Yeah, he's played Sevilla his whole life, or not Sevilla. I'm sorry, I thought he was Madrid in Spain his whole life. Yeah. He doesn't know any other type of football, so I think the fact that it didn't come back to bite us in the ass was very good because it gave him a welcome to the Premier League kind of start for him, to realize, okay, I don't have time on the ball. I can't. If I'm gonna make passes, I gotta make sure they're good passes. Because the other thing that frustrated me about Saul was that not only was he getting dispossessed in stupid parts of the pitch, he was also giving the ball away essentially. And Mendy Mendy and Thiago Silva essentially had to bail him out multiple times, even Rudiger sometimes. So look, the fan base, I know everyone wants to try to take a mick at Saul, and the rivals are going to be saying, oh, this is a Saul you were so hyped about. Listen, he needs to adapt. I'm sure Tuchel will find a way to make him work. He's going to be playing a few cup games and stuff, and getting used to the team and the chemistry and the pace of English football. But guarantee he's going to come good eventually. It's just first game, cut him some slack.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad footballer. I just think he lacks sharpness, match sharpness. He lacks concentrations. I just think all that is gonna improve through that. Him playing more games. We have Zenit as well. Yeah, go ahead, Will.
It was. I think
his first game, Big Ron. Give him a break. Thiago Silva fucked up his first game.
He's a Man United fan. He wouldn't know what.
No one wants to point out the fact that Jadon Sancho's first game was fucking shit. No one wants to point out the fact that Thiago Silva's first game in the Prem he had a howler against West Brom. We remember that.
Was that his first game? I remember that game. Was that
his first game? Was West Brom, where the ball just rolled under him. And
I remember that moment. Yeah, I didn't think that's his first. I thought it was
Matthias had a fucking worldie of a goal. We lost Will. All right, good thing I took over. But
where's Will?
It's just, again, you gotta give him some time to adapt to the league and adapt to the tactics and the formation and the pace of it. It's especially someone like Saul, who's never played English football. Never. This man only knows English teams from the Champions League. That's it.
From FIFA, bro.
Exactly. So he does give him some time.
Yeah. For me, with the Saul thing, I think he was awful yesterday. But I think it was a mental block in his head. I think he just didn't know when to time everything. He took a couple of extra touches on the ball, just made stupid decisions while trying to pass it. Tried too much, I think, at times. I sort of wish that he just played a simple game, just to get him through that first game to gain sharpness. Just play the easy pass if you can. When Kovacic shows the ball, just pass it to him. Don't try anything outlandish in your own half. Yeah. But I think he'll be a good player for us.
He was lucky. He was lucky. He was under Kova.
He knows that he had a bad game. He even put it on his Twitter.
Yeah, I think he even acknowledged it on Twitter.
Yeah. I think he was lucky that Kova had a good game, because if Kova had a bad game, sometimes Kova does, then basically he'd be screwed. We would be screwed. Yeah. Every mistake would be a counter attack. Luckily, we have good defenders. I think it was something insane, like something from 33 games under Tuchel. We had 23 clean sheets or something stupid like that.
Yeah, we've got
which is mad, man. This is like some. Andrew might remember those first Mourinho moments where like they written in the newspapers like, will Chelsea ever concede? Because that team was so fucking defensively good. So it's kind of. I'm happy with the team overall. I think this is a really exciting team, and I think people need to ease on Saul because he's at the end of the day he is fourth choice. It's his first game. You know, he didn't even have preseason, and he came through international break, which is why I'm kind of like I'm not really asked about the performance because you know how international after international breaks, like the players are not really the team kind of needs time to.
As Kai and you and Marshall said. Firstly, what you said about the international break, we literally came back after the international break and got beaten 5-2 by West Brom. Mad things can happen, mad performances can happen. As well as Marshall said, you look at some of the signings we made last summer, you know, how players have improved from the first game to now is night and day.
Yeah.
Andrew, go ahead.
Those comparing him to Bakayoko. I remember Bakayoko's first performance against Spurs, and that was a great performance.
He was amazing.
And then afterwards, he was shit. So if this is a reverse Bakayoko, I'm taking it. Because if his first performance is shit and the rest are good, then I'll take it. I will say this. As good as Kovacic was offensively, I thought he played his part in us being overrun in midfield as well. I know, but I put an asterisk beside this that they've probably had between them maybe 2 training sessions on a midfield partnership, if we're lucky, maybe even just one. Tuchel admitted himself that afterwards that it was wrong to put him in. I think he would admit that after we won. If we lost, he probably wouldn't have admitted that. I would say this. I know Thiago, amazing block, and I had my heart in my mouth because I was waiting for VAR to tell me it was handball or something like that. But let's face it, man. Without Mendy, we would have been like 3-1 down in that game.
3-1.
Of course, 2-3-1 down.
I think 2 at max. I think
2-1 maybe.
Everyone's going on about that double save. I think the save after we just went 1-0 when he saved at his near post was better.
Yeah.
Than that
I think we should still save those shots though, but it was a good save.
Yeah. Was it a double? I think it was a triple save though. It wasn't really a double.
No, double.
No, I'm talking about just a single one after we just scored the first one where he cuts inside. I thought very good from Kovacic. I thought that was his best offensive performance for us.
Yeah.
In a Chelsea shirt, I think it was. But yesterday though, we'll probably talk about it a bit more, Kai, but I think Jorginho just shows his importance to this team yesterday in that second half. Not only confidence to his teammates, but you could sense it in the stadium, the confidence in the fans when he came on. And Marshall were like this. And big up to Ziyech, man, on his defensive stuff yesterday, because we're always told, aren't we, guys, about other players off the ball work. And I'm going to praise Ziyech for his off the ball work yesterday in the second half. Z dropped in and made it a 3, but Lukaku, man, just so nice to have a striker that bangs it.
And one more thing I want to mention about Saul before we move on to the rest of the team, because we definitely need to talk about the rest of the team. Andrew mentioned it about the international break and training. The other thing too about Saul is that all these players that are first team players that were on international break, he didn't even get a chance to really train with them, did he? Yeah. Like maybe he got one session with them or the warm up with them, and that's it. So he's not even really used to his teammates, how they play and adapt. And again, this stuff takes time. And the other thing, I feel like where we really need to evaluate Chelsea is that second half. Because the first half, I feel like it's kind of a wash.
Yeah,
you can tell that there was really no good meshing between. No connection from defense to offense because of Saul not functioning in that midfield role. So let's move on to the rest of the game.
But it was a win. For me, I really enjoyed the game. Like just like us watching it was really enjoyable. And you know what? I'm not really going to judge this Chelsea team right now. I'm going to wait until we're at least like 10, 12 games in. especially after we just like went into like what's it called? Like after international break, we have a lot of players who are like we have quite a few injuries on our midfield. But you know what pisses me off? Because I think our midfield deserves respect. They're Champions League winners. They literally bullied Real Madrid, which arguably have one of the best midfields in Europe. They bullied Atletico Madrid midfield. They won the Champions League quite convincingly. Whoever comes out from Kante, Kovacic, and Jorginho, does the job. And I think under Tuchel, they're arguably one of the best midfields in Europe.
They're the best.
And I think people need to respect them. Yes, they're not the controversial 90s or early 2000s, like midfield, but they're a very modern midfield in the way that they control the ball. They're perfect for the way we play because they keep the ball.
I love our midfield.
And look, they have two of them. Most of the time in the Premier League, they play against three midfielders, and most of the time they win the midfield battle. And for me, people need to respect that.
Do you know?
So
I feel. Go ahead, Will. Go ahead.
In Kante and Jorginho's roles, as in Kante is the best ball winner in the world, and Jorginho, I don't think anyone can do a job like he can sitting. I think he's, of all the sitting midfielders in the world, he's got to be top three. He's got to be top three minimum, and as of right now, I'd say he's arguably the best.
Yeah.
You see what he brings when he comes on, as you said, the confidence in the stadium. He can organise. He leads by example as well, and I can't believe that Alonso didn't give up fucking captaincy when both Jorginho and Aspilicueta came on. It was kind of funny.
You know what Alonso was, Will? Alonso was like that kid who just got that new toy, right? And then when you tell the kid you could only have it for an hour, like he hides the toy after an hour when Jorginho comes on, Ashley comes on.
Marshall, it reminds me.
Let go of it.
It reminds me of when Sunday League teams pass the captaincy each week around to each kid so they can get their turn. That's what it reminded me of.
No, you know what scares me with Alonso? Every time I see him running, I feel uncomfortable. Like he's gonna fucking get injured or he's gonna trip. The guy just, to be honest, I have no issue with Alonso attacking wise, but every fucking time I see a winger running towards the side, I have a mini heart attack. Because he is so uncomfortable defensively, it's just scary, man.
You think how he's going to run back on you? That's what you're thinking.
I didn't really think he was that bad defensively, though. I think he did a decent job defensively. Yeah. I think when you really look at it, most of the attacks came from the right wing back, like Callum's position. Yeah. I think Alonso was pretty solid. Like even when Bailey came on, and everyone's hyping Bailey and all that stuff. Like Bailey tried to do a few tricks and all that stuff, and I saw a little bit of the highlights, and Alonso kind of stopped him a few times, even got his foot on the ball. Didn't successfully win the ball over, but interrupted it, and he was keeping up with it.
He tripped him though. He had to trip him to stop him. It's not like he was did
once or twice. It was a clean trip.
Yeah, but they're gonna come a time where it's gonna be in a dangerous area, and he's gonna get a free kick or he's gonna get a card.
That's honestly
it's gonna hurt us, man.
To be fair, that part of Alonso's game I don't actually worry about because of how our shape is. It's when he's so out of position, and then teams overload with pace on that side, and he's not there. That's the part of Alonso's game which scares me when he plays.
And what are you gonna do with Chilwell as well, Chris? Since you love Chilwell, you answer that one. Bro.
What about Chilwell? What do you think
is gonna happen with him, bro? What do you think is
gonna happen with him? Honestly, Chilwell's just got to wait for Alonso to do Alonso. And I think Alonso will have a howler somewhere, and that's where Chilwell probably comes in. Or he proves himself maybe in the next game when he does have the chance and he plays better than Alonso and maybe actually offers just as much as Alonso attacking. Because we know defensively, he beats Alonso, no doubt. Alonso can't run back, trap back, or defend that well normally. There's not many games he does defend well. So he just has to wait and be patient because we know how good Chilwell is. He had an amazing season last season. Actually, some people thought he wasn't that good, but I think he had actually a really good season. So he just has to wait, in my opinion.
Yeah. But to be fair, I'm not a fan of just playing players mid-season and expecting them to do miracles when they have zero cohesion with the players around.
Kai, I was actually thinking about this Chilwell thing. I think. When you think about it, Chilwell's last game, his last game, was Champions League. He didn't even get to play during the Euros. So we're talking from March May all the way June, July up until the month of August.
Yeah.
He has 3 months of like not training, not getting tip-top shape, no game shape, nothing. So I think the reason he's just not playing is because he's like really he not that it doesn't fancy him, but I think Tuchel's like, you need to really you have a lot of catching up to do to be in the shape that Alonso's in the fitness levels. Like, I think his fitness levels are just so shit because he didn't play for 3 months essentially. You know, I feel like that's a huge part of it.
Bro, if I was a left back and somebody and my coach would tell me you have to be like Alonso, that's it. I'm quitting, bro. I'm dropping my shin pads and I'm looking for another career. Maybe in Arsenal. Maybe
I think he'll play on Tuesday against Zenit. I think he'll start.
I hope so.
And Big Ron, I know you're laughing, but if Chilwell's laughing with his Champions League medal and Leicester finishing 5th, that's what he's laughing at.
What does United have to show?
The thing with Alonso is that I don't even know why people are surprised by his performance. He does this all the time. 2 or 3 performances in a row. He then lives off them for the next few weeks. I keep telling people this. He's a football version of Rahipnol, man. You know what I mean? People keep forgetting what this guy does. You know what I mean? He does 2 or 3 games good, and then he lives off that for the next couple of games. I mean, I couldn't believe Tuchel fine, whatever. I can't believe he gave him the armband, man. I was like, Thiago Silva's on the pitch, for God's sake. You know what I mean? It was like,
I think he mentioned. I think Tuchel mentioned that it was gonna be Silva, but because he didn't know if Silva was gonna play or not until the last minute, that he gave it to Alonso, and he didn't feel like being like, "Hey, Alonso, Silva's back, so I'll take this away from you and give it to him." It would have been an awkward conversation.
Hey, I wouldn't mind that though.
Alonso would have hit. Alonso was hiding. Alonso was hiding once they said that Thiago Silva was back. He didn't want to give up the captaincy.
Bro, I'm not happy with him. Like, I'm as happy with him like fucking like wearing the armband as I would be him driving the fucking squad to practice, bro. Fuck that, man.
God,
I do not want to see. No. I'm sorry, man. For me, Alonso should not be playing for Chelsea. I get it. He has his moment where he scores goals, free kicks, blah blah blah. But defensively, he is horrible, man. He's not a fullback. He runs like a fucking like daddy long legs, bro. I do not enjoy watching him play. You know.
Yeah.
And that's just my subjective opinion, man. I'm not a fan of him. You know?
I agree. I have the Alonso agenda. I do not like Alonso. I want him out of the team. I want us to get like a proper left wing back that's not Alonso. But Tuchel rates him. It's fucking weird. Tuchel rates Alonso.
Marshall, does he rate him because he rates him just higher than Chilwell? Or does he rate him like, oh shit, we don't need anybody else? Because that's also like a kind of like a consideration as well.
I think it's possible he rates him to the point that he doesn't think we need anyone else. Because I don't know, like other than like Hakimi, maybe we weren't really linked with the left wing back. He was pretty content with Emerson, who's not here anymore, Alonso and Chilwell. Like, and mind you, Chilwell's good. I think Chilwell should be the first.
He's young as well. Chilwell's very young.
Starter. He's younger, but the thing is, like, Chilwell's a left back, and he's adapting to left wing back, which is Chilwell has said he's still learning. But I don't know. It's weird. Clearly, Tuchel likes him, or Alonso said something with his Spanish flair to him that seduced Tuchel somehow.
Flair? Which flair, bro?
Honestly,
which flair,
he's got his nude.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, probably he has his news. You're right, Chris. Jesus Christ.
Like, how is the guy actually survived from like 2017? Yeah, he was good in 2017, but then he had a massive dip after that.
Bro, you know what he is? You know what he is? He's a cockroach, bro. He can survive fucking nuclear bombs, man. That's what he is.
Me and Dark looked up his stats yesterday, and apparently he's 6'5", 6'1". He's 6'1", only weighs 185 pounds. Jesus Christ, bro.
Soaking wet.
Bro.
He weighs that.
He doesn't weigh anything. He's light as a feather. So he definitely has his nudes, bro. He it's out there, man.
Yeah.
If someone, Fatur, if you're still here, if you find Marcus Alonso's OnlyFans, let us know if it's a thing.
At this point, bro, Fatur is like a co-owner of OnlyFans, bro. He bought all the shares.
We love you, Fatur. We saw Fatur in the pictures yesterday.
Maybe it's his family who founded it.
No, the thing with Fatur is every fucking time I see a picture of him, he's always eating, bro. Either on the street, even on Stamford Bridge, even on Stamford Bridge, he's flipping the camera off while eating, bro.
He literally flipped off the camera while eating.
Super
You
chat.
gotta love
super
it.
chat here.
Electric ear. Credit to Andrew, Jester, Scott. If you know, you know. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for the super chat, brother.
If you know, thank you for your super chat, Electronic ear. We appreciate that. Thank
I
you.
don't know, but I would like to know.
Yeah, you can tell us after.
Basically, Chris, it's like Ghostbusters was for mount debaters, bro. That's what it is. That's all it is, bro.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
You know, exactly.
You know. I don't want to. This is a nice stream. I don't want to bring it down by mentioning negative people. But we move on. Will's gone again. Hope he wasn't offended by that super chat. But okay.
Nah.
Do you want to talk about Lukaku, Kai?
Of course, man. Of course, Lukaku. Lukaku for me, man. I you know what? In 2 days, I'm gonna order a new kit, man. I bought a Havertz one, and I'm gonna get one with Lukaku on the back, man. That's how much I like the guy, yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I love the guy, man. I think he came at the right time in his career, and he's a perfect fit for us because we have a very young squad, and he kind of completes it, you know. He makes everything click together, you know. He is basically like the high heels on a hot girl and a nice skirt, bro. That's Lukaku, bro. Lukaku, you're the high heels, man.
That is an image I didn't really want to see.
But basically, man,
tonight.
he completed this, bro. He completed this team, and I just love how he finished. Like the second goal, I'm more happy about the first goal than the second one because the first goal he didn't need anything. Literally, he was full control and a good shot, and he scored, man. And I'm happy for him. But Will, I know he's your guy. Take the stage, my man. What do you think about Lukaku?
We finally found a player that can let us get away with performances. You know, he had two big chances, 2 goals. What more can you want? I think he didn't get much service whatsoever, really.
He's not clinical, Will. He's not clinical.
He's tamming on drugs quite
his first touch is my favorite one.
Yeah. That's.
But he's just a phenomenal player. You can tell that a lot of the younger players look up to him. He did what he did in Italy. He's now respected by people, which is good. He looks confident. Like he sent Twanzebe back to Manchester with that turn, and it was phenomenal. The only thing that I would say, and this isn't really, it's a hypothetical. If he gets injured, I'm having heart palpitations, and you're gonna have to call 911 or 999, wherever you're from, all right? Because Jesus God, I can't imagine
calling 911 if you're in the UK, is it?
Yeah, okay, Andrew. I was trying to include our American audience, all right?
Oh, sorry, I do apologise.
I am a little bit worried with our attacker depth in a way, and I know it's going to sound mad.
No, I agree with you.
But I feel like Havertz is great, but I don't think right now we should be relying on him. Mount's good, but I don't think he's an attacker. No. Werner's inconsistent. Ziyech gets the odd injury, and he's a bit inconsistent. Same with Pulisic and Odoi, yeah? I'm worried that the step down in level of performances we're going to get if Lukaku can't play for whatever reason is going to plummet. If we don't have Lukaku yesterday, we probably win, but it doesn't. We don't win anywhere near as convincingly. So, I think next summer we should be looking at potentially another attacking option. Yeah. I'm hoping that Leeds get relegated so we can look at Rafinha. I'm hoping Leeds get relegated.
Oh, Rafinha's shit.
No, he's not.
He is, man. He is. He's shit. He is, man. He is. He's
Why
stinky.
is he shit?
He's stinky.
Why?
Bad decision maker. We've already got enough of them. Don't need another one.
Okay, whatever.
Anyway, wait, who's shit?
Oh
my God, real Chris. Forget it.
What are you doing? You should concentrate on this.
Jesus Christ, man.
Jesus.
I guess it, yeah.
Hey, you know what? If Chris was a part of World War Z, bro, he'd be the first one eaten by the zombies, bro. My guy would be snapped out while he sleeps, and he's like,
Who is that?
Who is that? my guy.
I can go back to sleep. Yeah, okay.
Bro, the zombie would be halfway through his leg, and he'd just notice it. Man.
Yeah.
Just nibble on his ears. Anyway, man. But let's get to the juicy part. Who was your man of the match? Well, start with you, bro.
I'm gonna go with. Oh shit! I'm gonna go with Lukaku.
Lukaku, okay.
Because he had 2 chances to score both, and
Actually,
laid
hold
the
on,
pressure off.
Kai, should we do player ratings, and with the player ratings, we'll reveal man of the matches?
You want to do that? We can. Yeah, we sure.
That way, we can talk about everyone too, because I feel like there are a few things we're missing.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's start from the goalkeeper. How much would you give Mendy?
Of course.
8.5.
Go ahead, Will.
Will?
8.5.
Andrew?
9.5 kept us in the game.
Marshall?
Thank you.
9 for me. Phenomenal performance. I personally don't think, when you look back at them, some of those saves weren't like crazy, like top ends kind of saves, but they were amazing saves nonetheless.
Yeah, I would give him a 9 as well. Chris?
Mr. Tickle gets a 9.
Fuck's sake, man.
Come on, bring the name back. You know, I like it.
No, call him Papa Mendy because he takes care of us. That's
No,
what
it's
Mendy.
Mr.
Hey,
Tickle.
Uncle
I've said that
Zivo
for ages
return.
now.
Zivo return, bro. Where you been, man? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Zivo, what's up, brother?
He's in another time zone. He's probably only just got up.
My guy's been hunting. He's been hunting kiwis, bro. He's been hunting kiwis. Doesn't have time for the channel. But people in the chat, how much would you give Mendy? How much would you give Mendy?
Yeah, people are saying 9s.
9. Yeah,
9.9.
9.9. I got C1 London saying 9.5. Redneck Blue with a 9. For the most part, 9. It looks like the average.
And now let's go.
Very fair score.
Let's go to the fullbacks. How much would you give the chosen? And how much would you give the chosen one?
I'll give him a 6. Average.
Andrew?
Do you know what kind of was worse? I can't remember him doing anything, bad or good.
That's me for 3 years, bro. That's me for 3 years. But yeah.
So I'm gonna have to give him a 5 because 5. I can't remember him doing anything.
Yeah. Well, how much would you, Marshall? How much would you give the second coming of Jesus?
It's a good porn title, that is.
Listen, he wasn't terrible. He didn't cost us the game, but he had like maybe 1 or 2 moments in the game where he managed a cross that didn't get blocked. He had a nice. When he moved to left wing, he looked a little better, but still didn't do too much. He had like a cool little dribble and moment with Ziyech, but then nothing came of it. So I want to give him 5.
What is this? Opening of a defense trial, man. Jesus.
You know what? Marshall's the type of guy who would swipe right on all the girls on Tinder just so he doesn't hurt their feelings. And in his thinking, he'd be like, "Oh, at least she has both of her eyes." That's the kind of guy that he is, man.
Marshall's the
guy. He's too sweet, man. He doesn't want to hurt nobody.
Marshall's the type of guy to start a participation award games. You know what I mean? Just give everyone a medal. You know what I mean?
Listen, man. I just want to say why I'm going to give the score I give because I don't think he was bad, but I don't think he was great either. I think this was a very important opportunity for Cho, and he did not pass. Yeah. I think we're gonna not see him for a while now. Again, we'll see.
5.5.
Yeah, maybe 5.5 for me.
At least he did some cardio before he goes back to the bench, bro.
5.5.
Oh man.
I don't normally give players lower than a 7 if we win, but Cho,
what, you tied?
he had this chance at left wing and he blew it yet again. I feel.
You played on the left for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
He played for
15.
I thought it was like 20. Wait! I swear it's like 20 or something.
No.
So it was like not. He came off in the 81st minute.
Yeah.
I remember watching the game.
Yeah, that Timo did. But
Timo came on in like the 70th.
Timo came on 81st minute.
We're sidetracking. Can we get that?
Hang on. He had it. No, but he did have a while at left wing. I remember he did get
20
pushed
minutes
there.
a while.
He did have his time. He didn't do much of it, and I don't think he just did nothing there.
That's 20 minutes.
Come on.
Will, you honestly, you said a 6 as well.
Let Chris
give
give the rating because we're wasting.
Yeah, he gets a 5. He gets a 5. He's bang average that game.
I'm gonna be controversial. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give him a 6 because I agree with Will. I don't think he did anything bad, but I don't think he did anything good. And I think it's unfair to give him a 5 because he didn't really fuck up. He didn't have any fuck up. He was alright, but he wasn't special. So he isn't chosen. He's just an alright player. But anyway, we move to
real quick,
Alonso.
just to clear the narrative. Aspie came in the 64th, then Hudson-Odoi had a shift, and he had until the 82nd to play on the left attack. Yeah. So more than 15 minutes.
All right.
But that's still not enough time. That's a very small time.
It was. He had the ball, but didn't do much with it. So.
Okay, what about Chris's favorite player, Alonso?
My favorite. He wasn't that great. I'm gonna give him a 6. Like he didn't do much defensive. I don't think. No. He had one good chance. You know, he took a shot and it just didn't go in. A 6.
Marshall.
Santana, man, I'm watching you, bro. You're fucking saying blasphemous shit. Anyways, 8. I'm gonna give him an 8. I think he was a lot more solid in defense than we're usually used to from him, and nothing was really coming from his side. And he was, typical Alonso on the attack. So, and he was captain, so 8.
8. What the hell were you watching, man? Were you in delay
8 out of 10.
Are you class ref in the sky?
I told you. I told you. Marshall would date a cross-eyed girl, but just not hurt her feeling, bro. He's such a nice guy, bro.
Can you tell me one bad thing he did?
Can you tell me one good thing he did?
Stepped on the pitch. Stepped on the pitch.
It's not about, he had crosses. He was good in the attack. He was better in the attack than Callum Hudson-Odoi was.
Can I?
No,
say what he didn't do bad.
It's my go, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what you were watching, man. I'll give him a 5. He was bang average.
5?
Bang average as usual.
What? How is he getting the same rating as Callum Hudson-Odoi when all the attacks for Aston Villa were from Callum Hudson-Odoi?
Can we move? This is not us opinion. This is just giving our ratings.
He was average. Give him a 6 and move on.
Yeah, let's just move on.
He was 5. Hey, Rudiger, second game in a row, he has to do his job. Attacking, he was crap. Okay, he's 5. And that's what I expect of Alonso. That's what I expect. Sam Jovi was super chat. Just one game where Cho starts and gets moved around positions. They want him to do miracles when many struggled. Remind me what Kai and Ziyech did. Well, remind you what Ziyech did in a few, but thank you very much, Sam Jovi, for
thank you.
Super
I mean,
chat.
I've got a few things to say on both of those.
Thank you very much.
Both positive.
Sorry,
we'll get to them. We're gonna get to them. Let's just move on with the. Well, how much would you give Alonso?
6. Move on.
6. I'm the same. 5.5 for me. Alonso, I don't like you. I don't like your hair. I don't like your bony legs.
I don't like gender, and I'm not.
Wait, you don't like his hair? His hair's actually the only good thing about him.
And I don't but Chris, I don't look at other man's hair, so I don't care. But the reality is, the guy is not. I cannot stand fullbacks who can't run. What's the point, man? What's the point? It's like a chef who can't cook.
Exactly, Zivo. I understand your sentiment completely. And guess what, Sam Jovi, if you're gonna come on and play right wing back, at least get a few crosses in. He got one.
Come on, Marshall. You're really putting down Cho to gas up Alonso.
They
both are average.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Marshall, we'll start with you because I know how much you love Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva, what do you think?
Oh, 9. Thiago Silva also gets a 9. He fucking controlled that back line, saved us many times. He shows you that he is still world class and that at his age, 37, he could still fucking do it, bro. He is El Monstro for a reason. 7. Oh, no, 9. I'm sorry. I'm thinking ahead of my next rating, bro. Oh, and he had that pass, remember?
Yeah, to Cho.
To Cho, when he was in the left wing that Cho did nothing with. But okay, we continue.
So how much would you give it, bro?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Marshall,
9.
you say that other people have agendas, man. You can't leave Hudson recently.
Let's get it right. Cho was average.
And we said
he was average.
We said
he did nothing with it. It was average.
Come on. We're not doing this. We're not doing this right now. Come on, let's finish our player rating, yeah?
We have plenty of time.
Andrew, how much would you give?
8.5.
Yeah.
Thought that block was amazing. And he he's only what? It's like 1.5 games he's only played, and I thought that was pretty good. So good calming influence.
Chris.
What Marshall said. Honestly, to me 9. He did everything. Saved us.
William. What about you?
He gets an 8, but add 0.5 for the block, so 8.5.
Yeah. I'll give an 8.5 because I hate that fucking blonde hair, man. That's looks horrible. he looks like a skunk. He looks like a. I look at the color, bro. It looks like a skank. He looks like a. What do you call that animal that sprays like shit on you, whatever it's called? Skink. No, skunk.
A skink.
That's what it looks like, bro. That's what he looks like. That's what he looks like. Anyway, we move to the next player. Yeah. Who played near him? Was it Christensen? I can't even fucking remember.
No,
Chalobah.
No.
Rudiger. There's Rudiger, Chalobah.
Yeah, let's go with Rudiger first. Yeah, we'll get to the kid after. Rudiger. Okay. Andrew, what do you think about Rudiger?
I give him an 8. I thought it was one of his quieter games, but he still have to do two people's jobs on that left-hand side because Alonso's crap. So, 8 for Rudiger.
Christopher?
I give Rudiger an 8.5. He was solid. You know, it's just Rudiger. You know, he's just. Wait, what's wrong with an 8.5?
Just let him give it.
Let him. It's his opinion, bro. Jesus.
No, wait. All I said was under my breath. Woo. Like,
you said it out loud.
No, the way you said 8.5, well, you know.
Yeah.
But an 8.5. You know, just he was good. He was good. Out of the back three, second best. Yeah, second best.
Marshall.
I'm giving it an 8. He started off really strong in the game. Almost scored too at one of the corners. Mm-hmm. And then it kind of phased off, maybe because of the whole Saul thing, maybe because Jorginho was, so he didn't have to compensate in the second half. But solidly, very defensively very solid in the back. Nothing really came from his part of the pitch, so 8 for me.
Andrew?
We're still talking about Rudiger, right? Already gave.
Yeah.
I said 8.
Yeah. Well,
I'll give him a 7.5. He's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Scoliosis Man 7.5 as well. I think he was alright. he does have scoliosis. Look at how he walks, boy. He's always like.
But his hair is exceptional.
He's a skinny. He's basically a skinnier Quasimodo, bro. That's all he is.
I was gonna give him an 8, but I remember that long shot from the halfway line.
Hey, that long shot is funny.
I'll put his back.
And let's go to Chalobah. Will, as a youth sexual, what do you feel about Chalobah? How does this game?
You come on, Kai. At least change it to Cobham sexual.
Cobham incel.
I'm gonna say he gets.
To me, you're all the same, bro. You're all the same.
What did we say?
For fuck's sake, Chris.
Jesus Christ.
Chris,
no, but you're good. No, hang on.
Chalobah, bro.
You guys are all talking over him. That's why I want to hear. Yeah, I'm gonna say oi.
Oh, Chris, I appreciate that from you, Chris. Thank you. I give him a 7. Yeah, he was good. He wasn't outstanding. He made a couple dodgy decisions, but yeah, 7.
7. If you know, you know.
Hey, thank you, man.
If you know, you know. Shout out to the bald Liverpool fan. I can't remember his name. Anyway, Andrew, Chalobah. Chalobah.
I agree, 7. There was a few mistakes which I expect him to do, but then he sort of recovered. And I think Thiago Silva helped him as well. 7. You know, I expect of him another good, solid display by Chalobah. I hope it continues.
Yeah. Marshall?
I give him a 6.5. We saw a little bit of his weaknesses because Saul and Cho didn't really help him too much on the defensive side of the game. So he has to shape up a little bit. He stood his ground. He had some good tackles in the game to make up for some of the times he got turned. But other than that, I think it was okay. It was a good performance. 6.5.
Christopher?
I'm gonna give him a 7. I thought he did pretty well. Since Cho wasn't really helping him and Saul was asleep for half the game. I would say, I would say 7 because he did defensively well, but passing, it was off. It was off, I thought. Yeah. So, 7.
Yeah. Chalobah gets a 7 from me. I think he was solid. He was good. Didn't do anything wrong. So I think giving him anything less is kind of unfair, you know? Mm-hmm. And especially since we didn't concede. So,
yeah.
Let's move to my favorite part of the pitch, you know? Saul, man. Let's start with Saul. Start with a Saul picture. There you go.
See, I don't do it too harsh, but I've got to be real. He can't. I'm going to give him 1 point for putting on his shirt properly, and another point for putting on his boots and tying his laces. So I'll give him a 2 because I can't I can't say anything better. And I love you, Saul. I hope you're going to be a good player, but I can't give you anything higher than that. It was a shocking performance.
Andrew? I was never going to watch this video.
I've got to put it into context. And this is the only time I will do this. First game, league, blah, blah, blah. 3.5.
3.5. Damn. Yeah. God damn. Marshall, what about you, bro?
I gotta share the same sentiment. 3.5. Just not couldn't keep up.
Chris?
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty was 2 today.
God,
yesterday.
Sleeping Beauty. Chris.
Good Lord.
Sleeping Beauty, man.
I'm starting to think Chris has a Spain agenda. He only bullies Saul and.
Yeah. I hate all the Spanish, yeah?
Racism? Okay, we move, bro. We move.
I'm joking, Chris. I'm joking.
First of all, they're called Spaniards, not Spanish, bro. But we move. I'm not gonna correct you. Bro. But I'll give him a 4. And now to the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who has quotes that everybody listens to. You know, the guy who makes all the SGWs. You know, fucking piss their pants with agendas. The legend, the Croatian chosen man, Mateo Kovacic. I'll give him a 9. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna give him a 9. I think he glazed. You know, he glazed through like the midfielders, like I glazed through ass cheeks, bro. That shit was beautiful, man. I love the guy, man. The way he passed it to Lukaku as well, man. That through ball, that was so precise. You know, like that technique as well. And he carried Saul. It's like you know when you take your little brother on the bus and you keep holding his hand. So nobody is trying to feel up your brother or like kidnap him, whatever. Same thing he did to Saul that whole the fucking game. And I just loved it. And I'm glad he finally has a striker who's not a little bit dyslexic, bro. Because Lukaku actually moved into the channels when Kovacic wanted to pass to him. So I was really, really impressed with him. Ever since he took that number 8 from Macy, I was just overjoyed. I was joyed. But I will say this. I will say this is my last quote because I see Marshall getting tired of me. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. This is the last thing I'm going to say. Yeah. This is the last thing I'm going to say. Yeah. Some players wear numbers that mean nothing. Other players make numbers mean something, bro. All I'm going to say, bro. Kovacic. There you go, bro. Will, come on, give me your rating, bro.
I'm going to give him an 8.5, the same as Mendy.
You cunt.
I'm going to say it was a very good investment for me to get a Kovacic shirt in August or July, whenever.
Andrew?
I'm going to give him an 8.
That's
you never heard the slander here.
Chris, what about you, bro?
Yeah, we'll kick him out.
Hang on. I'll give him an 8. First of all, because of what Kai just did. He will never be anything in that 8 shirt. The shoes are too big for him to fill. Second of all, all right, 8.5. I'll be serious, 8.5. As good as he was offensively, I thought he had a problem in the first half as well. There was 2 people in there, and I thought defensively he was a bit shaky. Second half he was better. But 8.5, I'm very impressed with Mateo Kovacic. I'm glad he's taking on the, that he's got competition. I'm glad he's like taking that challenge on. Do you know what I mean? I really like it.
But you can't, because he's playing against 3 like Aston Villa midfielders, and the midfielder near him is a Make-A-Wish kid, bro. He can't.
Listen.
The guy was asleep.
you know when you play football, right? When you play football you go play football with your brother, right? And his friends. And you get all the shit players because you're the oldest one. That's what Kovacic got in that fucking moment, bro.
Listen. I agree, but then I expect him to take a more leadership and lead Saul. That's what I expect him to do then. Yeah? That's what I want him to do.
To be fair, do you know why I think that partnership honestly failed yesterday? I think because
first time playing together.
That, and also Saul, you have to give Kovacic the freedom to progress the ball like he did yesterday. Saul isn't traditionally a sitting 6, is he? He's more of an 8. So I want to see Saul next to Jorginho, and I want to see how that works.
I have never ever slandered Kovacic. Me and Marshall never slandered Kovacic.
Kai.
Right over here, Kai.
No one's slandered Kovacic. We all like.
No one has ever slandered Kovacic on this channel.
Will, just so you know, Will changes his opinion like escorts change their panties, bro.
I've always backed Kovacic. Always backed Kovacic. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything about it. I don't want to hear anything about it.
But yeah, Marshall, Kovacic, how much did you give him,
bro? All right.
Proudly, bro.
And now for the defense,
right now.
Marshall.
This is to all the fucking Mateo Kovacic fucking haters, slanderers, the people who disrespected his fucking name. The people, first of all, you fucks, tell me 5 other center defensive midfielders that score goals. And also smash that fucking like button for Mateo Kovacic.
Central midfielders, Marshall.
Please. Central midfielders, but he plays center defensive mid, so he plays in the 6. Try to even name me one that scores goals consistently for their club. Kovacic in his fucking position. It's not Kovacic, but it's also not Jorginho. It's not Conte. It's not fucking Casemiro. As penalties.
I can get those goals, man.
Penalties. All right. It's not Fabinho scoring bunch of goals for Liverpool. He's just scored one today. Hip hip hooray. It's not fucking Casemiro. It's not Modric. It's not Cruz. These players. Well, maybe it's Cruz. Kimmich is probably the only one I can name off the top of my head. But these people from this position don't fucking do this. So people asking Kovacic, he needs more scoring output. He can't shoot. He can't do all this, all that shit. Shut the fuck up and realize what his role in the team is. Put some respect on Mateo Kovacic. The beautiful fucking assist to fucking Lukaku, not only just because of the curling ball, but the fact that he dribbled out of 3 players to get and opened up the complete pitch. He was trying to clear it, and it ended up being in front of Lukaku. And secondly, the fact that he was so attentive, and Goretzka doesn't play as a CDM; he's a box to box. And the fact that he was able to be focused and high up in the pitch to get that beautiful finish of a goal. Respect Mateo Kovacic. 9 out of 5 and 9 out of 10. 9 out of 5. Fuck it. And man of the match for me.
9 out of 5.
He was trying to pass.
Respect Mateo Kovacic.
He was trying to pass.
For me too, bro.
He was trying to pass.
For me too, bro.
Trying to pass.
Chris.
Wait. How are you going to feel when Conor Gallagher replaced him next year?
He's not, man.
That's not going to happen.
Bro.
That's not going to happen.
To be fair, I would rather give Gallagher a chance to spend 8 million on Rice.
I thought you wanted Rice. See, that's what I'm saying. Escorts panties, bro. Escorts panties. That's what you are.
50 million, I'm taking Rice, all right? Anything more? No.
All right,
Redneck,
Chris.
he plays from the DM position. But okay.
You know what? Marshall said all the right words about Kovacic. He's 9.5. 9.5.
Nah.
Okay, I changed mine.
No, he's
I
not.
changed mine to 9.5. I changed mine to 9.5.
No, 9.5.
I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's my channel, bro. 9.5. 9.5. And we move.
But a 9.5 should be a near perfect.
It was near perfect though. A goal and assist for DM.
It wasn't near perfect.
But for me, a 9.5 performance. For me, a 9.5 performance is like a Jorginho in that Champions League final.
Look at that stat that Zima
put
put
up,
in the
Champions League final.
Yeah,
85% pass accuracy and 9 recoveries. That's fucking wonderful.
Can we move from this? Can we go to the other player?
What, you don't want to talk about Kova? Are you okay?
I do, but
yeah.
It's,
can we talk about
I have
Ziyech?
work as well.
Can we talk about Ziyech?
Yeah.
Yes, talk about
Can I
Ziyech.
go past
Here we
Ziyech?
go.
I'm going to be generous to Ziyech because he was very good off the ball. Okay? So I'm going to give him a 6.5 because he was really good off the ball. I can't give him lower than that because I think he was good off the ball. He worked hard and he's shown me something. Yeah? It's better than him not showing anything. But on the ball, he didn't create one chance. He didn't create one chance. He had a key pass, fair enough. But we just need that, and I'm not blaming him completely because I don't know if he was actually had enough sharpness to even properly start.
2 key passes though, right?
2 key passes, okay, 2 key passes, but no chance created.
2 key.
So
Okay.
I I can't give him any more than that because he didn't create a chance. But I can't give him any lower than that for his off the ball work. He's just, I think, he didn't play for Morocco, so I'm not gonna, he was thrown straight in the deep end. But I just can't give him any more than the 6.5. I can't give him any less. So 6.5. But we do need to see more creation. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say.
Andrew,
I give him 6. I think 6 is the highest you could possibly give him for a second half performance. He did drop back. His off the ball work as well, and some in this Chelsea community do praise off the ball work for people. Yeah. But I agree with Will. Offensively, I thought it was atrocious. I mean, I think he had 60%. 60% passing.
Andrew, I changed mine to
Chris.
Ziyech, he didn't really. He didn't do much. After Bordeaux, he was good, so I'm gonna give him like a 6 actually.
Yeah, I
he's just the average.
Marshall, you guy, you have to defend him now.
Look, I agree. I agree with Will's original score. I don't agree with his new score. 6.5. I think that first half was a lot of it had to do with just the midfield not connecting. And when he did get his opportunity, I think overall in this game, because Ziyech is really trying to fight for this starting spot, he was trying too hard. He was trying to get that miracle Hollywood pass, as fucking Kapka's likes to call it, the Hollywood pass and the Hollywood fucking goal. He was trying too hard to do that. Second half, I think when Jorginho came on, he was a lot better, more calm. He was involved. He did have the key pass to Aspie and the key pass to Adoy for. What was it for Adoy for the goal?
Adoy really should have shot, but he squared it instead, so it counted as a key pass.
No, but okay. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is that Ziyech had the pre-assist for 2 of the goals, so he was involved in the plays.
2 of the goals?
He had.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I counted them. Yeah. So it's for 2 of the goals, Ziyech passed it to the right person who was better off to make an assist, and that's how he was part of the reason we ended up winning. But he wasn't involved. I need to see better passing. Stop trying to do everything, Ziyech. Stop trying to make it perfect. Just play your game, and we'll see what happens from here on out.
How much would you think? How much would you give him?
6.5. 6.5.
Yeah. I agree. I give him a 6.5.
Zivo, I think he was trying too hard. That's the thing. Slans with the slander, of course. Give him credit. He had Saul in the midfield with him for that first half, and then Callum didn't have his best game either. And you could tell, multiple times, both of them were in the wing trying to figure out what the fuck they were doing.
All I'm going to say though is that next time he has 68% pass accuracy and doesn't create a chance, I'm going to be more critical.
Every time he tried to create something, he would fucking try to score, or the keeper would grab the cross.
You know what?
He was just not. He was not on point.
Yeah.
You know what I wanted to say to that? Next time Adoy shoots and hit one of the wheelchair kids behind the goal, I'm gonna come for you. But I don't know when the fuck that's gonna happen after that last game performance.
Aston Villa League Cup.
Hey, I'm gonna be at that game. I'll be happy with that. See Adoy live.
6.5, bro. 6.5. Probably
Luka. Fuck you, Andrew. I'm not to say fuck it.
Andrew just had a howler, bro. I
thought that's how you got it.
Hey, knowing Will, that's probably how he got tickets, bro.
Yes.
It was shameless. Anyway, people, Lukaku. Marshall, let's start with
because of Alonso. Lukaku, 9 out of 10. Phenomenal. Lukaku. He was phenomenal. And again, this is had minimal chances, and with the two clearer or not so clear chances that he had, was able to score and just get us in the game. And it was phenomenal to see. You love to see this shit from Lukaku. It looked dangerous, helped open space up for the attackers. He was a threat, and we needed that for the longest time. Again, I'm excited to see what we do for the rest of the season, man. 9 out of 10.
Chris?
I want to say thank you to Lukaku. Saved us from Higuain, Morata. He was brilliant.
Not really. They still play for us.
No, they don't. What?
No, they still played for us. They didn't. He didn't save us. They still played for us. We had to enjoy them. Next.
Well, I'm lost. But
Not for the first time.
Yeah, like Marshall said, he had 2 chances, took them. He barely had touch of the ball actually because we was quite bad in the first half. So and he did his job. He got a goal, and yeah, he got the goals 9. He did everything.
9. Okay, Andrew.
How
much did you give Lukaku?
9.5. He had no service.
Yeah.
He had no service. 2 shots, 2 goals, and they were both class. They're both class. It's just exactly what we need in those games that we didn't have last season.
Yeah.
He played rubbish. We played below par, and we won 3-0. He's. I'm just glad he's not going to do that on the knee slide celebration.
Oh my God, I don't get injured through that.
So,
oh yeah, he had a howler on that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, 9.5. 9.5.
Well,
I'm going to give him a 9 and man of the match because I forgot what a striker was. Okay, I was getting told about false 8s and false 11s and shit, fucking shit like that.
Shout out, classic.
So,
shout out, classic.
So I'm just so thankful that we got him. And Lukaku, I want to meet you. I'm going to give you a massive hug, and I'm going to say thank you. So give
He's
the man.
He's probably gonna push you away, bro.
Get him a banner.
How did this guy stand up from his wheelchair?
Yeah, he's gonna be like.
You know what? I'm gonna make my own Lukaku banner. You know, or if the Chelsea fans, in, if they want to get in touch, we'll get that sorted. I'll help pay. All right, we need a Lukaku banner.
Well, stop talking about it before all of us get a restraining order, bro. I would give Lukaku also a 9. And now, we forgot one person. How much you guys How much you guys give Mason Mount?
Wow! We didn't forget him.
We'll give his German. Wait, we're talking about his German equivalent, Kai Havertz. Yeah, we're talking about him.
Oh yeah, Kai Havertz.
Do you know what? I'm gonna be quick with Kai Havertz because as you forgot him, that was his performance.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very yeah.
I'll give him a 5.5. 5.5 for me.
I agree with Kai on Kai. 5.5. Yeah, I thought it very.
He looked really frustrated when he lost the ball. He put his head down.
He looks tired, man. He looks like dead.
He does look tired. I hope he doesn't play Tuesday because he needs a rest. So.
Marshall, can I say something? It's because of people like you, bro. People like you who enjoy the internationals are the reason we're suffering, bro. And now because of people like you, because people like you, see, you didn't even fucking watch them. People like you,
I didn't.
You did
I was
this,
too busy, bro.
Watch them, man. Our players are tired. He's busy. He's injuring our players, and he's busy. All right. We move, bro. We move.
You know what's really funny though? I'm seeing the chat going like people want to get on Ziyech, and no one is trying to get on Kai. Even though Kai,
bro, they're giving him 5. They're giving him 5,
in my
bro.
opinion,
he's got money in the bank.
No one's saying Havertz was shit. Havertz was horrible. It's like, dude, I fucking love Havertz. Don't get me wrong, I love Havertz. Considering the fact that he had international break and he still had to play, look, 6 for me. Yeah. 6 for me. He was just average. He didn't do much. He was barely there, to be honest.
Actually, I might move him down to a 5.5.
Look at Sleds. Havertz was shit too, by the way. Just
I'm looking
I didn't mention it before.
I'm remembering moments in the game where he would literally lose the ball, put his head down, and start walking backwards or start jogging backwards.
Yeah, I think he was just tired.
Chris, how much would you give him?
It's Pulisic's fault.
Yeah, I actually like you lot. I actually forgot he was playing, so. Yeah, he's quite bang average, like a 5 to me.
Yeah, for me,
like he's very bang average.
However, stop fucking petting those dogs and go to sleep, bro. Fucking saving all those donkeys, man. Doesn't get proper rest.
Petting the donkeys.
What was Kai Havertz's highlight of that game though? Like
he's been petting so many donkeys. He turned a donkey himself in the game, man.
I don't think he did anything.
I don't know what he actually did in that game.
To the moment, who's your MVP, man? Who's the man of the match, man? Marshall, let's start with you, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, Kovacic.
That's why I love you, Marshall. That's why you're getting your own show,
Mendy.
bro.
Mendy or Romero.
I thought I was getting my own show. What's happened? What's happened to that?
Chris, hey, you lost voice because you like
got demoted.
Show, bro.
Yeah, it's got to be Kovacic. The game to this Kovacic. I thought it was Kovacic. He saved on the field.
Respect Kova.
Andrew, who's your man of the match?
It's not even close. It's Mendy. He saved Kovacic. And the rest of the
Will,
easy. We give it to Rom. Silence in the sun.
So 3 versus 1.
Silence in the haters.
Kovacic is our man of the match.
Do you have a Kovacic picture ready?
I'll send you send you guys the envelope later.
Sorry, guys.
The envelope, the Kovacic.
I added a burner one. I added a Werner one before Kovacic.
Kai
I'm
has
sorry.
the Kova. Kai has the Kova fucking OnlyFans pics, bro.
Talking about
Jesus.
talking about Vern anyway. Actually, do you reckon he would have suited that game more with
man of the
how
match,
he's playing?
Mendy. Nice one.
No, come on, Kovacic.
Mendy's our man of the match. This isn't Fox News. You know what I mean?
No,
You're
Kova was
ridiculous.
good. Mendy.
You're ridiculous.
There we are.
Don't time out Redneck Blue. Don't time out Redneck Blue. He's not a spammer. He's not a spammer. Don't time him out. Thank you.
Kate. That's my Kate right there. K8. Kate.
What a photo! What a photo!
I know.
What a photo!
Man. Look at that. Good photos.
Look at that! Look at that bubble butt, bro! Look at that bubble butt, bro!
Look
at that! Look at celebration, bro!
Don't look at other men's hair, but you look at other men's butts. That's so confusing.
Can we pull up the Pater one?
That's so confusing, Kai. It's so confusing.
Only with cover, bro. Only with cover, man.
Yeah.
I love the celebration. Actually,
I just can't believe he's ruining a number 8. That was all.
Hey, no, I will say though, like, Lukaku did give some credit to Werner creating the space for that last goal. Which I mean, I gotta rewatch it. I don't know if he did, but. Space creator. Space creator.
Werner breaking news.
Werner creates space. Breaking news.
The space. Werner should be a landscaper, bro.
Probably did. Werner thinks about COVID, you know.
It creates space like a fat man in the lift. That's what.
That's why Chris likes him, bro. That's Chris, because Chris is also a landscaper. That's why he likes him, man. They both have the same profession. They both create space, man.
I'm messing, Matt.
We like Werner. Well, I don't know about Kai anymore, actually.
I like Werner.
Werner should have been a fucking astronaut to create space so much, man. Jesus Christ. Should work for NASA. That's what he should work for.
Anyway, people, thank you guys so much for joining us today. You know,
it's not a threat.
Yeah, we have new shows coming. We have new shows coming, like debate shows, call-in shows. We're gonna debate like stuff with you guys.
Yep.
Anyway,
debate shows. Yep.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Yeah, don't do drugs. Take care of yourself. Subscribe, smash the like button. Help us, like share this video with everybody. We're trying to go back up to where we used to be with 100 views and stuff like that with every view. And today we reached 50. So let's move on from there. Yeah. Take care of yourself. Stay away from drugs, and we'll see you guys later.
And Mendy was man.